Okay, guys, I think we're good to go. So let's make a start. Uh, Basically, what I wanted to discuss with you today on this AMA was the announcement that I did a few hours back. With the team, we were discussing how to make the pre-sale, how many phases, how to get into the whitelist, etc. And as you already know, Nafti and our brand has been around for more than 9 months now. And we have our loyal Nafti token holders that have been supporting us since the first launch in early June. And as a result, we always try to reward those who support us, even if in hard times when the token has been down, etc. So our first thing that we wanted to do is always to reward these who are loyal to us and those who support the project in general. As you already know, Nafti is building a brand, is building technology. We're building something big that will stay for the future, and it will make big difference for the content creators who are in the adult sphere in terms of crypto, in terms of NFTs, and in general, we believe that the adult industry will be very, very dependent in the next 5 to 10 years on crypto. And we believe that there will be one token, and also in the NFT sphere, there will be one major player who will take over the industry. So we are working hard towards this goal. So let's go to Nafti Angels and what we're going to do in terms of the NFT pre-sale. What we have discussed and what I shared with you earlier today was that we're going to do the pre-sale in 3 phases. Phase number 1 will be a whitelist pre-sale for loyal Nafti holders and for early Nafti angels who help us build the community from the start. As you know, already some people in the last few weeks, you were very active. You have been inviting people, you have been gaining level, etc. So you will also be rewarded, and you can participate in the phase 1 of the whitelist pre-sale. But in addition to you, there will be people who have, for example, never sold Nafti, or who were holding a significant amount of Nafti tokens, or who have been supporting us in terms of ideas, reporting books, signed up content creators, etc. So we'll be also rewarding these people a whitelist for our first pre-sale. The price of the first pre-sale is 0.1 Ethereum, which at the moment, I believe it's around $250 with the current Ethereum price. The second pre-sale is going to be for whitelisted people who obviously got a whitelist through community engagement, getting a rank, or won it through a giveaway or something else. And in addition to Nafti token holders who hold more than 500k tokens plus. So this is actually one of the things I wanted to discuss with you and to get your views on, because some people in the community said maybe this is a too low entry, because at the moment 500,000 Nafti, the price for it, it's around 100, I don't know, $25 or something like this. And essentially, new token holders, you can go on the market and you can buy a Nafti token. You can automatically win a whitelist for the NFT pre-sale, which on the one hand is good for Nafti token in general, because we attract more buyers of the token. However, on the other hand, we'll get a lot of people who can easily get into a whitelist without grinding, without community engagement, and without actually contributing to the community. So there is 2 sides to the coin, and I'm interested to also understand your views about it and see whether we can make some change to this, or you find it like a good solution for now. So this is the phase 2. And then the phase 3, which is the public sale, which is priced at 0.2 Ethereum. So about the dates. The dates will be announced on Monday in my next AMA. We will tell you exactly when will be the phase 1, the first pre-sale, the second pre-sale, and then the public sale. So I'm looking forward to Monday and sharing with you guys this information, and hope to get the hype up until then as well. Few other updates that I wanted to discuss. First, the first update there in terms of marketing. The first update is that last week we're mainly focusing on doing shilling mass messages on Discord and in general Discord marketing. It was going very well, and as you all remember, we got to like 45k members. But we decided to make a purge, and also there's something wrong with the integration, as people said to me, because we follow. We obviously removed a lot of bots because we want to have a real community, real members who support the project. We already have, as you see on the Discord, more than 14,000 token holders. But we also want to have active people from the community who want to support us in building this project bigger and further. So last week we pushed the bots. This week we're doing mainly Twitter marketing. As you see, our Twitter grew from around 3K since we started with the marketing. I believe now it's more than 10K. And we're going to continue with Twitter marketing this week. We're doing a few types of Twitter posts. They're mainly giveaways in big groups with a few million followers or with 500,000, etc. And we are providing a reward for all those who share and a whitelist to our share and obviously join Discord, and a whitelist to the people who want to join as well from there. So there is a lot of activity now on Twitter, and I'll be focusing on the Twitter marketing this week. In terms of influencer marketing, we have already contacted and closed deals with few YouTube influencers who will be sharing them when the videos are ready. We are pushing this to be done as soon as possible and for them to post as soon as possible before, obviously, the public sale. And about the influencer marketing, this will be done just before the public pre-sale. Now we're doing collaborations mainly, as you have seen, with adult stars, for example, like Mila Zul, like Killer Catherine. We are closing deals with them, and they will be having their own NFT angels in as a celebrity NFT in our collection. This will be actually one of the most rare NFTs. And next week, I'll also be announcing the rarity of the NFTs and the utility that the different levels of rarity will be providing. So some NFTs will be providing higher level of utility compared to the most common. So half of the collection will be with common NFTs, and the other half will be rare, legendary, celebrity, etc. We'll be posting more information about this in the upcoming week, so it's quite exciting. So when you mint your NFT, you'll be having around 50% chance to get a more rare NFT. But even the common NFTs, they will have their utility will be to be used in the Naftyverse game to earn Nafty token rewards. They will have AI as well, and they will provide you with voting rights. So even the most common ones, they also have utility planned for them. So this is about the marketing and the utility that I wanted to share with you. We also saw that yesterday our members grew quite significantly, and some people were worried that there were bots coming in. And yes, I can confirm that we have some, I don't know what happened, someone maybe put some bots or some unusual activity, and I can see how many members are verified, because as you know, we have a verification, external verification with a plugin, and only verified members get the role of Nafty token holder. So all the people who are verified at the moment on the Discord are around 40K. So it's 10K less than the members currently on the group that is showing, and we'll be doing again a new purge soon, so we can remove all the people who have not passed through verification or are bots. It's very important for us, as I said previously, that we build our community with real people, and there is no external bots or we don't want to inflate the numbers artificially just to look like, oh, we are a big project with 200,000 members on Discord, etc. No, we want to be to have real, active, and involved members in our community. So yeah, this is what I wanted mainly to speak with you about. And if you have any questions, suggestions, or anything, and especially regarding the question that I raised about the phase 2 pre-sale, about the whitelist, how you should get the whitelist. If the 50, if the 500,000 nafty it's okay as a number, then I'll be really excited to discuss and to see how we can change it. Anyone who wants to join this discussion, anyone that has an opinion or a view, I'll be happy to hear it out. Come on, guys, don't be shy. Okay, we have someone who wants to join. A few more people.
Hello, hello.
Hey, guys. Hello.
Hello.
Yeah, just wanted to say I feel like half a million natty tokens, like you said, is $150, and I think that's a bit low.
That's a bit
I
low.
think
Okay.
yeah, I think that number should be higher.
That number should be okay. So that's a good start. Let's see a few more views. I was also thinking maybe around at least 1 million or at least as much as how much the NFT would be costing. So the NFT would be costing 0.15, which is around $350, $400 approximately. So maybe at least that amount of NFT tokens with the current price in order to be able to purchase. But as you know, if the price is higher to get the whitelist with NFT token, then this can also get the token price up as well. So it's two-sided benefit. And also from my perspective as well, I believe that NFT token, especially with all the things that we are building with the Naftyverse, with NaftyMe, social network, with all the platforms that we have, it's just a matter of time to explode again and to be where it was early in August when we reached almost 100 million. I think a company with our technology and with all the things that we have done with our team, with our as well ambassadors, it's actually a lot more. It's really undervalued at the moment, and it's just a matter of time that we get back our value back up of the token.
Yeah, I agree 100%.
Yeah. Any more questions, guys?
Hi, George. Hi to all.
Hey, Mario, how are you?
Yeah, very fine, thank you. Regardless of whitelist phase 2,
Mm-hmm.
okay, I also think it will be good. 1 million is not too expensive, but is showing that NFT. I think is good price. Half a million is too
Yeah,
low. For me, I
yeah,
think.
awesome.
Yes,
Mm-hmm.
and
Okay.
another thing, I just want to ask you when you said today in whitelist phase 1, is this
Mm-hmm.
set in stone? Because I think a few people who joined later, I think in August, and
Mm-hmm.
been active for every day and grinding about and speaking about Nefty and all about Nefty all day long and every day till now. Uh, I think they also should be in phase 1. I
Yes,
don't know. I just
yes,
okay.
that's correct. That's absolutely correct. So, let me explain one thing. Don't
Okay.
think that our team doesn't see who is active from the community, and we see all the people who have been supporting us. We see all the people who are reporting bugs. I chat with a lot of people who are here in the community as well that every day give me feedback that tell us how to improve Nafty, and I'm really appreciate all this help and all this effort on their part because I know they're not even getting paid for this. They're doing it as because they believe in the project, they believe in us, they believe in the token.
Yes,
Therefore,
we all
I
believe. Yeah.
believe, yeah. But believe me, I know who are these people. So all these people who are listening to this now, you can simply open a ticket and you'll be receiving the whitelist from phase 1 because we are very grateful for all the support through all this time. And even when the token price was low, and even when it was high, when we were in the hype as well. So yeah, this is how the process works. Is that you go in the ticket system, you open a ticket, you say why you need to receive it. I will see the ticket. I know who are the most active people, of course. and I'll be granting you a whitelist as well in the phase 1 of the project.
Okay, I also done it. Samper did for me. I think
Yes.
2 weeks
So
ago.
that's perfect. So we're gonna have a separate role for it. It's going to be called in Discord. I mean, it's going to be called Royal Nafty Holder, and these are the people who support us in good and bad times.
Okay, okay. I just want to clarify that because I think we earned it all. Few people.
I know.
Who?
I know.
Yes.
Yes, I know.
Okay.
Of course, you have guys, and I thank you very much for what you all
No
you
problem.
have done for Naft.
Left for life. Okay, guys. I'm done.
Thank you.
Thank you, George. Yes.
No worries. Okay, more questions, guys. Suggestions, ideas, something that you're not happy about.
Hey, George.
Hello. How are you?
Hey, how are you? Thanks for starting this lovely Discord and this token and the beautiful Nafty Angels. They look really good, and I'm definitely looking forward to the future in the metaverse and what kind of utility you carry with that as well.
Thank you very much.
I just like to say the 500,000 tokens is pretty good, because some people might not have a lot of money, and the 150 is pretty reasonable, So I think maybe you could garnish and gather a good community with that, because a lot of people don't have a lot of money and they might be scared to put up towards a new project, and and I just want to say I hope that can stick, and I'll continue to grind out in Nafty and help and support in all the chat as much as I can. And I was definitely in there nice and early, and I was granted a whitelist, and I really appreciate that. And I just want to say thanks.
Thank you, man. And this is exactly the discussion that I wanted to actually to have, because as you see, we have absolutely the same discussion in the team as well. Few people told me, okay, let's do it to be more affordable, so more people can participate, so they can grind, they can add members, etc., etc. Other people said, but wait, let's reward the holders that have over 1 million. This will increase the price of tokens. So it's a very, very interesting topic, and it's very hard to find which is the right thing. So maybe in the worst case, we can go something in the middle, like 750, for example. But yeah, I would just want to know. Also, maybe it's a good idea to make a vote in the community. I need to see how to make a vote in Discord. So we can see what people think in general, and maybe we'll just go with the solution, with the democratic solution, I guess, and democracy will win in the end of the day, and see what people think about it. But
cool, George.
Yeah.
Thanks so much.
No worries, and thank you also for your feedback about this. It was very good for me to know what more people were thinking.
Yeah, definitely. Thanks so much, man. And looking forward to all the new perks and the new sneak peeks. And yeah, the art's super cool, brother. So keep it up. Thank you.
Thank you very much, man. Thank you. Okay, guys, more questions. I see a few people would like to talk as well.
Yeah, that would probably be me.
Yeah. Hello.
Hi, George. Thank you very much. And hello to everyone in the audience who obviously know who I am. Again, kind of following on a little bit from When Moon, obviously working a lot with the community at the moment, talking to people every single day. I'm also, like every single NFTer, in various different groups, projects, etc. A lot of the conversations we all know, being on the Ethereum project, are the gas fees.
Yeah.
So given the fact that we want to focus more on the actual NFT project rather than taxes and obviously everything else, have you got any idea or thoughts in regards to potentially a promotion to reduce or refund partial gas fees for the actual minting?
So yeah, the gas fees were actually one of our biggest concern when we decided to make the project on Ethereum. And obviously, as I said before, I don't know if you have been on my few last AMAs. I said that obviously the biggest and the most successful projects in the NFT sphere on Ethereum. And Nafti as a brand, we want to adhere to be the best in everything that we do, and we want to be the biggest in terms of the NFTs and the adult industry combined. This is why we chose, even though it's a bit expensive, the gas fee was this to be on Ethereum. But in regard to your question about whether we can do something with the gas fee, etc., please let me know, maybe on DM, or you can say it now, how exactly would this work, and maybe we can discuss with the team and see if it's feasible.
No problem. I've got some ideas. I can DM you perfectly. Thank you.
Mm-hmm. Perfect. Okay, cool. So we're getting into a chat. Any more questions, guys? Maybe something else that you would like to know? Maybe I see some new faces here in the audience as well that I haven't seen before. So I would like to welcome all of you. And maybe you have some questions, not only about Nafti Angels, which of course is our main focus at the moment, but maybe you have some question in terms of, let's say, Naftiverse or the planner game or how this is going to be working, etc. Anything would be nice to discuss. I'm open to discussions.
Hey, George. Definitely a question for the metaverse. Where would that be taking place? What kind of verse? Is like Decentraland, metaverse? What kind of utilities do the Nafty Angels bring to that? I guess what kind of place they'll be living, or where does that take place, so to speak?
Okay, so let me explain a bit more about this. So the ultimate goal, this is a very long-term goal, is that we build our own metaverse. So we build our own metaverse, will be 18 years plus. So it'll be something like Pleasureland or something like this, if I can call it. But in the meantime, we're actually planning something. It's not yet announced, but we're planning something that will be something like midterm solution to the metaverse. And we're planning this to be in the Decentraland in the meantime. And actually, we're in discussions to collaborate with other NFT projects who are doing something similar, so we can obviously exchange knowledge, exchange experience, etc. So the answer to your question is, in the long run, maybe in the next few years, we would like to have our own metaverse. In the mid-long term, we would have our own land in the Decentraland, where we'll be having our, let's say, Nafty branded buildings. And if I can give you a bit of teaser, okay, it's going to be a skyscraper with different floors and different activities on each floor. But this is something that it's still a secret, and it will be announced at a bit later stage. And about the Naftiverse game, the version 1 of the game will be essentially something similar to, let's say, board game, where you can click on buildings, you can stake your NFTs, and you can earn a reward. So it's not going to be, let's say, something that like you're playing World of Warcraft or GTA, that you're interacting in the city, but it's going to be a more strategic, let's say, board game or something like this. So this is the short-term plan, if I can say. Actually, the designers gave me a sample of, it's not yet, of course, confirmed and everything, but I can share maybe with the community a small portion of the Naftiverse game that we are building, and maybe I can get reviews on it as well. And as you know, we are living currently in a very dynamic environment. And as we make the NFTs, as we make the tokens, our IT teams are working as well on the designs, on the development. And as soon as we have something, I can share with the community, and we can work together, and you can give your suggestion as well to see what's the best way of doing it as well.
Oh, great. Thanks, George. That sounds really interesting, and definitely like the sounds of your long-term goal and to keep it going up after the mint. and the project still has steam going forward and keeping people involved. Also, will original minters from the first mint, will we have dibs on future tokens, or will there be airdrops or anything of that nature to keep the community motivated?
Yeah, of course. So a very, very important aspect is that we actually, in the Naftyverse game, we will sell properties, and the properties, they will be done via an NFT drop as well. So if you participate in the first mint, you are highly likely, you also participate, we need to define it as well, but you'll be either participating in a raffle to maybe win free land, or you'll be getting a land on a discounted rate. And on this land, you can build your own strip club or webcam studio or movie production studio. And there, people can stake their NFTs, you can stake your own NFTs, and you'll be earning higher NFT token rewards as well. So this is the plan currently. And of course, another teaser that I will give you is that our Naftyverse game, it will have different districts. So in this case, we're doing an NFT drop, which is in cartoon, yeah, right? So this Nafty Angels is a cartoon version. So this will be in the, so it will be in the hentai and manga section, okay? Then, so we'll have another district. Let's say we can make something different. We can make, I don't know, let's say millionaires district or something like this, watcher district, where we'll have a different type of art. We can have, let's say, lesbian district, I don't know, where we have completely different kind of art. We can have BDSM district, different type of art. And we plan to do this project, as I said, in the long run. And different drops will be in different sizes, of course, and it will be for the very, very, very long run. And as you see before, we have our brand here to stay. We are registered trademark, and all the things that we are building will be here in the next 10 to 20, even 50 years for sure. All our membership websites, we're producing our own content as well. We are working on our social network, which is currently in beta because we did a launch, but we had a few content creators coming in who gave us really good feedback, and we are now improving a few things to make it even more attractive. We have our own NFT marketplace as well, Nafty Art, which is an erotic NFT marketplace focused for adult content creators. And this NFT marketplace will also be used for the Naftyverse. You can, let's say, upgrade your NFT by buying, let's say, better dildo or better vibrator or something like this, or other attributes. For example, some policeman quotes, or I don't know, and it will give you better reward. So there is a lot of things to be done, and obviously a lot of work, which takes time, but we are here to make this project a reality. And as you have seen, for the people who are here with us from a long time ago, even when the token price was very low and a few adult projects in the sphere actually stopped work and even rug pulled some of them, we didn't stop developing. We didn't give up, and we're not going to never give up, and we're going to continue in the future as well.
Oh, that's great, George. Thanks for that that input and that solid push towards keeping it going and keeping people motivated and positive. And no, I definitely love the logo you have. It's definitely eye catching, and I'd like to see that. I don't know. I guess randomly down the street, maybe on TV or sports events. I don't even know if you can do that, or it's really catchy though. I love it.
Thanks, man. For sure, we'll be doing offline advertisement as well for Nafty Angels. We're looking to seeing a few different obviously locations where it would be best. And of course, before the public mint, there will be a lot of hype regarding this as well. But this is after the pre-sales.
Cool. Thanks, George, man. I gotta go right now, but I just wanted to dip into this MA and talk to you, man. That's really cool to speak to to the big boss and to hear the goals for everybody in the community, man. I really appreciate it. Thanks, George.
Thank you very much, man, as well. Thank you for joining us. Have a good time.
Thank you.
Cool, guys. Any more questions? Suggestions, ideas?
Yeah, hey, George. It's me again.
Hey, man. Yeah, I know, man. You always support me in the same ways. I'm really grateful to you.
Yeah, sure. It's a pleasure always.
Yeah.
I have a few questions regarding the NFT Angels and your announcement, but let's come to that a bit later. It's just if I have to answer some questions in the next few days just to get it clear. Maybe a bit off topic. It's about the other platforms. I mean, I know you are working on NFT.me already and NFT art. It's about a suggestion I wrote in I read in the suggestion channel. It was about implementing a report button for NFT art. Are you guys thinking about that, or can you give us any updates on the status? Maybe Franz can say something about this, because we were already talking about a kind of a change log so that the community can see where the current status of the project is.
So about the report, well, yes, this is a feature request that has already been submitted to the IT. We're just waiting for its implementation, and yeah, of course, it's something important because as we all know, there's a lot of hammers. There is a lot of people who don't have the copyright things, and it's important that these collections go down. So yes, for sure, it's going to be implemented.
Okay, cool. Well, it's important to keep up the quality, and if we want to be the #1 marketplace for adult NFTs and stuff, I think that's a good feature.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Okay.
Especially in the adult industry, as you know, there's a lot of content being stolen, being leaked, and it's a very huge issue for the adult industry that a lot of the adult stuff is essentially free because somebody takes it and leaks it online.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Okay, thanks. So let's get. Huh? Sorry, what?
For the second part of your question about the announcement.
Yeah, let's get back to the announcement and the NFT Angels. Just for me to get it straight, you talked about the different phases, phase 1, phase 2, but I'm a little bit unsure about the wording because it's kind of the similar wording. So you said, if I may quote, phase 1 is a whitelist pre-sale for loyal holders and early NFT Angels. So if I got you right, there'll be a special role for the loyal supporters, and you have to open a ticket. Is that right? To get that role?
Yes, that's correct.
Okay. So, but the loyal holders and the early NFT Angels, they are on the same whitelist. And then there'll be
essentially the early NFT Angels are the people who supported us from the start of the NFT Angel project. And these are, I think there is around 150 people with this role at the moment.
Mm-hmm.
So these people as well. And then we'll be doing... Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and then for the phase 2, there's a different whitelist. Is that right?
Yes.
Or is it the same? Okay.
Yeah, so there is a different
whitelist.
Yeah. Yes, the whitelist for the second phase will be obviously open when the phase 1 finishes. So after phase 1 finishes, we make a new whitelist with a new row, and people who will be supporting us between phase 1 and phase 2, they will be getting the whitelist for them. And also we'll be pushing more and more marketing at this point because we're getting closer to the public sale.
Yeah. Yeah, sure. And what was the next thing? Man, so many informations today. Crazy to keep everything in mind.
Yeah, that's why I decided to make an AMA, just to avoid any
Yeah.
confusions and anything that, because it's different when you read it and when I'm speaking to you and I explain everything.
Yeah, totally. I remember. It's also the amount of NFT tokens to hold to qualify to phase 2. In comparison to the phase 1 qualifications you got to fulfill, I think 500,000 is also a little bit low. Maybe it's a bit higher, but in general, I was thinking about the thing that I mean, people could easily buy those 500Ks, get on the whitelist, and drop it after that. So maybe is there a way to combine it with the requirements of phase 1, so that you say, okay, you bought 500,000, but that was a month ago, so they are in for a certain amount of time. I mean, it's of course it's more complex and more work for you guys to check that. I don't know. It's just an idea.
Yeah, we can maybe do something like this as well. And also, actually, we were discussing if we do this with the whitelisting for, let's say, X amount of NFT tokens, maybe we also put back, it's not sure, but maybe we can put up the buy fees as well, to 10% how they were before, and then to remove them again, just for the time being, that actually people avoid from buying and then selling, because they will then just lose quite a bit of the value of the token holders. And so maybe this can be done on the one hand.
Yeah.
It's an easy,
Well, that's
it's an
good
easy
idea
change
too.
for us
Yeah.
to implement. Yeah, because like this, we'll avoid people just, I want to get the whitelist, okay, buy the token. But anyway, from my perspective, is if you buy the NFT, then it's a good idea to also have the token as well, because when the value of the NFT collection, yeah. So there's, I think for me personally, it's a no-brainer, right? If you believe in the collection and want to buy NFT, then why not to buy the token? They go hand in hand. If the token goes up, also the value of NFT goes up. It's like you buy the same thing. So it's like it's a bit strange, but of course it's different types maybe of collectors and just people who want to have the art without getting into crypto and the tokens game itself. But yeah, it's just different people and different opinions on this. So I will not push anyone to do to buy the token because they have to do to buy the NFT. So yeah, we're just gonna see how it works out, obviously.
Yeah, sure. I mean, you don't have to tell me about that. I wondered all why people would sell at all.
Yeah.
And I mean, if they get into the system and see what NFT all has to offer, I mean, it's a no-brainer. At least it's to me.
Yeah.
So yeah, okay.
Exactly. Well,
Hey,
we're hello. Yeah.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, I just got a suggestion.
Mm-hmm.
In future Amos, I feel like you should like read some questions from the chat and make that a thing, because I see
Oh
a
yeah.
lot of questions go on in the chat. And the same time,
Yeah.
the name Aleka, when
Let
Moon
me
asked,
check actually.
yeah, if the amount of tokens will be like through a snapshot for the phase 1 pre-sale. Sorry, yeah, I didn't specify the
Oh, it's
pre-sale.
not going to be a snapshot. It's more or less going to be an application, if I can say, and you can like writing to us. For example, you say, "Hi, I have been holding NFT tokens since the launch. I think I deserve a whitelist because I haven't sold. I still believe in the product, blah blah, something like this, or something like, I bought NFT at all-time high when we were 100 million, and now my let's say $5,000 are worth a bit less. but I still didn't sell because I trust in the project, guys, something like this, and we will still give you a whitelist because you trust in us, and even though the market was down, you still supported and didn't sell. So these are people and holders who deserve these things. So it's more or less like a few lines of why you think you should get a whitelist, and obviously send your wallet, and the team can check how much you have and when you bought, when you sold. We can just check everything from BSS scan.
Yeah, that's awesome. Great job, man. Awesome.
Yeah. So it's a bit, if I can say, because we had the option actually to do it automatically with IT. We just do a check on BSS scan whether you had the right amount of tokens. But of course, the system could not factor for any other conditions, like for example, how long you have been holding, on what price did you buy, etc. So in this case, it's better just to a person to go over your, let's say, case, and we can decide that you deserve a whitelist. Cool. Any more questions, guys? Hey, Tech.
Yes. Hello, everyone. Hello, George. Just maybe a
Hello.
suggestion.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe a suggestion regarding the token. Maybe you can combine the level of the person based on how active is in the community.
Community.
Uh,
Yep.
yes.
Of course. Like as I said, anyone can apply. Of course, if they have a good reason to do it. And as I said before, we have me personally. I check the chat. I see who are the active people. I see who are participating, who are inviting people, etc. And there are people who deserve, obviously, because of their grind, because of their effort, to get the whitelist for the pre-sale, for the very first pre-sale as well. And of course, the price is 2 times lower than the public sale, so it will be a very good start.
Yes. That's all. Thank you.
No worries. So, in short, if you grind now a bit, you can at least 2x your NFT in the next 2 or 3 weeks. But yeah, of course, the team is making everything possible on our side to make sure that we turn this project into a huge success, and it is going to be really, really well integrated as well in the whole ecosystem. And we're going very strong in terms of the NFTs and in terms of the play and earn game, etc. And we believe that this will be a very, very interesting part of NFT as well. Cool. Any more questions, guys? Okay, Troy.
Hello, George. How are you? I just not sure if this has already been addressed, but I want to see if there was a set date for pre-sale 1.
So for pre-sale 1, the date is going to be announced on Monday. But maybe I can give you a small teaser. A tentative, it's not date, it's a tentative week that we are going to be doing the pre-sale is the week of St. Valentine's. So expect that the pre-sale it's around this week. So between 14th to 20th of February.
Perfect. Thank you.
No worries.
Hey, just two other questions that came up to my mind. First thing is the pricing. It's set right now, or is it still up for discussion?
Well, it's up to discussion until, let's say, the end of this week when we finish with our smart contracts, because then we're gonna set it and there is no changing. So
Okay.
yeah.
Oh, yeah,
Of
okay.
course, if you
No,
have,
it's just to make clear. And the other thing we were discussing in the last AMA, have you made up your mind how you will do the mint process? Will it be revealed immediately after minting? So I mean the NFTs, or will they be revealed at a later date?
so the team, for now, we have decided that it may be more interesting to make the reveal a bit later, especially now, because obviously on the first one or two pre-sales, we don't want you to see what you have just from the start. Yeah. And we want to make it more interesting. Like we can make the reveal, for example, even one day, or it depends how many days the community vote. We can make a vote one after 7 days after the public mint, and then you can see which from the NFTs you actually have.
Okay, so I guess you have to make that sure until the end of the week, also with the smart contracts, right?
Yeah, no, we have the function. Yeah, we have the function, and I think in the smart contract you can just turn it on and off. You need to calculate it, of course, but for now we have it in the contract.
Okay, cool. Thanks.
It's already developed. No worries. And just to say one thing, our contract that we're doing the NFT collection, it's custom as well, because as you see, we have 3 phases and we have different kinds of options as well connected with Nafty. So it's taking obviously a bit more time to develop. That's why I'm delaying. I'm delaying the official announcement of the pre-sale. But as far as it seems for now and how things are going, I believe that it's doable that we do the public mint in the end of this month. We can for sure finish with the mint and the whole process until the end of the month. And yeah, I just also obviously the influencer marketing, which is safe for the public mint, where we need to have big hype in terms of influencers. We're making sure just that we close all the deals with all the influencers that we want to work with. And obviously, it takes time. It's not like we pay for a service and they just deliver it. We need to find the right connection. We need to agree on what they're going to post, etc. It's not something that can be done overnight, unfortunately.
Yeah, sure, totally. And there's another thing that came up to my mind, what we discussed the last time. I don't know if it was addressed earlier. It's about the minting limits. If there, I don't know. Have you thought about if you would like to implement some limits and how big they are?
So,
I mean, if you can you mint 5 at a time, or I mean, if you can mint multiple NFTs at a time at all to save gas fees,
yes.
and that was another point.
Yeah. So yeah, for sure. We have discussed with the team, and a lot of people actually that are high value, let's say, to this project, and they said it's better to leave holders to mint more than one NFT at a time, obviously to save on gas fees. I believe there is also a restriction, and not only from us that we can implement, but there is also restriction on the blockchain, how many NFTs you can mint with a single transaction. Obviously, the transaction will get itself more and more expensive depending on how many NFTs you mint. And what we're going to be doing over the next few days, it's testing how many NFTs you can actually mint in one single transaction and what would the gas fees be. Obviously, first we're going to test it on testnet, on Ropsten, and after this we're going to be making few tests as well on production. See more or less how much it will cost, because as you know, we don't want people to pay $50 for like 20% of the NFT value to go to the transaction fee.
Yeah, sounds awesome. Great.
Yeah, so this will be probably the limitation, and yeah, for the public mint, for sure, we're not gonna be imposing any limitations. People can mint as many as they want, as soon as the transaction allows it. And yeah, this will essentially help us, and especially there will be quite big. I hope that there will be also quite significant trading volume. The day of the mint, there will be also, because of it, the fact that it's not revealed, maybe some people would like to sell on 2x, and maybe some people would like to buy, etc. So it would be something very interesting. I'm very, very excited for it. Looking forward to it. But for the last 2 weeks, I am sleeping a few hours a day, and I have so much work, and it has been going crazy. The whole team is working 100% from their capacity, and yeah, we are certain that it will be a very big success. Cool. Any more questions, guys?
Yes, George, I have a question about NFT. For people who never minted on OpenSea, or for people who actually haven't account on OpenSea, is that will be some sort of user manual on, or how it will happen? Because I know a few people who never have NFT and who never actually don't know how to do it.
Let me explain. So first of all, the most important thing from your question is that you will not be minting your NFT on OpenSea. This is a very important part. You will be minting
Yeah, okay,
your
okay.
NFT
Yes, sorry.
on our
Yes,
website.
I just
yeah,
yes.
that's fine. Yeah.
Yes,
So that's
you
fine.
know what I mean. Sorry.
Yeah.
Yes.
No,
Okay.
it's fine. Yeah, so the mint will be happening on our own website, Nafty Angels. It's very important
Yes.
that you only use official links, because I'm 100% sure that there will be 100 phishing links at the time of the public mint, and also of the pre-sale
exactly.
as well. So
Yes.
just keep your eyes open and only click on links that you see from the team, and which are the official
Officials,
links
yeah.
in our social medias as well. Don't mint from anywhere else. This is very important, because as I have seen in the last few months, there is a lot of people being scammed with phishing links during big projects and NFT mint. So this is one thing. And about the process of listing your NFT on OpenSea, you can decide not to list it, of course. If you want to list it, you just have to log in with your wallet, and you can set up the price. The OpenSea will read the contract, and it will see that the NFT is from this collection, and it will be listed for whatever price you decide to put. I think more or less this is
I
the process.
don't want to put it in a sale on OpenSea. Don't you worry. I will keep my NFT angel for myself. Okay. And another question from last AMA, you told us that you don't know it will be a limit to withdraw 10,000, or would it be a limit to withdraw 20,000?
Can you hear me? I think you cut.
Yeah, I think. Yeah.
I didn't quite hear the question. Some limit of 10,000, but 10,000 what? I'm not quite sure. Maybe it was about the Naftyverse game or something like this, because I remember that we discussed this one of the last few times. But yeah, anyway, I guess if he doesn't come back, he can ask me just in PM and I'll answer.
Yeah. He joins again.
Yeah.
Hello, can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Hello.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Regardless about rewards. When an NFT girl per day, you say per day, an NFT girl can earn 400 NFT, and let's say 1 month, the girl can get 10,000 nefty. After she earned 10,000 nefty, can I withdraw to my wallet, or I must wait till 20,000? You are not exactly giving up how much do we have? How much nefty girl must earn to for us to withdraw?
So this is something
If
that
you, yes.
it's not yet
For
confirmed.
discussion.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's up for discussion. Yes, as we said in the roadmap, the first step is to make a successful sale, and then the game will be the planner game will start to be developed. Because first of all, we need to make sure that there is interest in the product, and of course, I I didn't I don't know if I sent. Actually, I'll put it now on Discord. I'll make a section for Naftyverse. There, we're going to put our idea about the game, and I'll be happy to hear your feedback as well if we are missing something, and how exactly the game would be working. So, yeah, these are things that you ask now. These are things up for discussion. We can ask questions. We can see how we can develop the game in the best possible way. We have already started working, as I said, on the designs and the visuals, but for the backend, now our team is fully focused on the NAF changes. After they finish with the contract and with everything, then the development of the backend will start. If that makes sense. Okay, let's see any more questions.
Yes, sorry, my phone is something happened. Okay, I'm thank you for your answer. Thanks, George.
No worries. Welcome. Cool. Okay, it's been over 1 hour from our AMA. I see people are still here, so I guess it's interesting for them what we're talking about. Any more questions, guys? Or if you want, we can wrap it up. Maybe I'll be doing KMAs every few days. I see there are quite a lot of people joining, so it's cool.
Yeah, definitely more people here. Just one last question from my side, because Mario mentioned the OpenSea thing. So if we're minting on the Nafty Angels page and somebody decides to sell his Nafty Angel, or maybe they got several and want to sell one, I saw there are some collections on OpenSea. So how does it work? Will there be will the Nafty Angels be automatically linked to the collection? Do you have to set that up, or?
Yes, because we will set our collection with a smart contract in OpenSea, and all the metadata of your NFTs will be automatically read by OpenSea. And when you log in your wallet, OpenSea will identify that your NFT is with this collection, and you can list it for the desired price.
Okay, perfect. So I guess if it's obvious that it's a legit collection, it's more easy to report fake ones as well.
Yeah,
okay,
of course.
Great. Cool.
Our collection will be the only one legit, of course. I think you or someone, I don't know who sent, maybe Fabricio it was, he sent me one fake collection for Nafty Angels. This is another thing that all people should be very careful about. Make sure that you don't buy something that is not ours and get scammed. So there is a lot of scammers out there. Be careful. It happened also to me. We have lost quite a bit in buying some scam services as well for marketing, etc. So I'm safe to say that even it happens to the best. So yeah, some scammers are getting better and better in how they provide services, and so even they improve. It's very bad. in crypto, when you started making crypto, maybe when you make a deal or something in crypto, 10% of everything that you put in marketing goes to scam. Maybe, I don't know. Even maybe they can be providing for you the service, but it's not going to be real or something. I don't know. It's crazy. The crypto world is crazy, and yeah, it's one of the risks of the DeFi.
Yeah. I think it's even more than 10%. So guys, only trust in NFT.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, Carlos.
Hey, buddy. I just have a quick question regarding the rarity. I know you said there's a bunch of one-of-ones coming out, but how many out of the 6969 will be considered rare, if that count is out yet?
Okay, so we'll be making an announcement about this, but how we plan things is that, let me just open here my notes so I can see what we decided. Okay, so there will be a few categories. There will be common NFTs, and there will be approximately around 50% of the collection will be common. So essentially, every time you mint, you have more than 50% to get a more rare NFT, and there will be few different rarities. So there will be a rare one, which will be around 25%. There will be epic one, which will be around 50% chance. There will be a legendary one with 10% chance, and the final one, which will be the most exclusive, is the celebrity NFT, and it's the one exactly that you have photo on your profile picture now, which is, for example, Miwazu and other famous stars.
Awesome, thank you. And one more thing that I did notice in the frequently asked questions section, I think it might need to be updated to reflect the current new announcements. Obviously, they're pretty new, but I just noticed that as well.
Oh yeah, we'll update it because everything's happening so fast. We're getting a lot of feedback from everywhere. We're trying to be very dynamic in terms of what we do. So yeah, we'll have to update this. Thank you very much, and also on the website we'll have to update it as well. In the
I just
Discord section will be. Yeah, perfect. Thank you.
Yeah, all good. Thank you very much for your time, buddy, and I love the project. Good job with everything.
Thank you very much, and thank you for the support. Cool. Okay, guys. So I guess there are no more questions, and I'm very grateful for all those of you who joined. And yeah, I'm thinking actually maybe tomorrow I can try to make maybe an AMA or some kind of discussions on Twitter Spaces, because we have had the suggestions for quite a few times. I always said that I'm gonna do it, and I never got to doing it. So I think tomorrow is the lucky day when I'll be doing on Twitter, and as well our Twitter is growing quite fast with the marketing that we're doing on there now. We grew more than 3-4 times, so I think it will be a good opportunity as well to keep the people on Twitter engaged, and obviously get them into Discord. So yeah. Cool, guys. Thank you very much. And if there is anything, don't hesitate to contact me. Send me a DM. Thank you, guys.
Cool. Thank you, George. Keep up the great work.
Thank you. Bye-bye.